Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third. He really
leading off tonight for Baltimore.
Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second here tonight, right fielder Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third, right to Ramirez. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here comes the first pitch. Swings through the slider there. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, taken in by Kipnis, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Now here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Naquin ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter,
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bird is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Count 0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6th. Right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Matt Wieters. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone.
Batting right. Second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game can get ugly quick.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Byrd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Ripken is up with it. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Rajay
Into the
Davis.
box, Rajay Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
To his left, Ripken in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Way in front of that fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Machado.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Striding in once again, Cal Ripken comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll reach over to his left to take this one in, and the inning is over. Up 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lindor.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Michael Rapley.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's Michael Brantley. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bullet to first base. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. Through 4, still tied.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jones.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. His second home run of the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And Wieters has himself a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Professor Kim. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a pop-up now. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fouled back. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Marlon Byrd comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marlon Byrd.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting number 10, center fielder
Adam Jones will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. TJ House, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
TJ House.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. As it's grounded sharply to first. And how about that out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Orioles get one on the home run by Adam Jones. On to Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
in and ready for another shot, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he'll get in there safely. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Orioles have elected to challenge the previous
Okay, we're going to
play.
get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter
Riding in
ruled out.
once again, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Wieters.
Leading off for
A
Baltimore,
hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. He swings and grounds it to short. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work
The
out.
left fielder, number 25, Professor Kim.
Digging in once again, Professor Kim. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He's set. Here it comes. Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
So that's a big hit right there. After the double play, you thought at first they were going to have a big inning, and now you feel like you're not going to get anything out of this. He comes up with a big clutch 2-out hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. His second home run of the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
First baseman, number 19.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Indians nothing. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line, but speared on a hop. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is grounded foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ripken is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Adam Jones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's off the left field wall. Now a long throw to third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And there he goes towards second. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jason Kipnis.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Marlon Byrd is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbull is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still 8-0. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Now at the plate, Professor Kim. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin's under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here and gone. An absolute bomb, a solo home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. His first homer so far in the series as they push this lead up to 9 now.
cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bird going back on it to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Kipnis has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a... Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Zach Britton takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Shot toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cleveland Indians.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. H, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? He is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Comes set with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. The pitch. This is line to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Chris Davis now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Bird. Gone! A two-run shot for Chris Davis. His fourth long ball of this series as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Progressive. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down two. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Machado will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0.
Hitting off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. His 5th so far in this series. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Pedro.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Kipnis is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Batting 9th,
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get 1 on the...
leading off with a Tribe, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Professor Kim, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Professor Kim.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Manny Machado now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Chris Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rajay Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kim comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Naquin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 4-0.
Adam Jones.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, catcher Matt Wieters.
Now batting, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Naquin going back on it to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin looks up. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
The left fielder, number 25, Professor Kim.
In now, Professor Kim. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Indians nothing. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always Was the best thing, but I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jason Kipnis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Fastball called for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Back up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ryan gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ball. A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 0-1 on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. TJ House is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Manny Machado will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Oh, and he botches it.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. And the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Orioles 10 and the Indians nothing.
Leading off with a Tribe, right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
In there, 1-2 now.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ryan gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Professor Kim. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Ground ball left side. Lindor in the hole on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Really a remarkable play to get to that one, as show track demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, Cal Ripken. He grounds it sharply to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Now a swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Baltimore's out in front, 15-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down. Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in once again, Professor Kim. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Trumbo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
And she'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in now,
Shortstop,
Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken.
As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he grounds one briskly to short. Lindor gloves it, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 18-0. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad. Result.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Lindor on to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready for another shot now.
Kim.
Professor Kim. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bird is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlon Byrd standing in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Jones will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking to send him packing again. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again. Rajay Davis, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack up. 17 in a row set down now as the side is retired again. Down in order go the Tribe. And as you can see, they are way behind. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Jarrett Stanley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mark Trumbo will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height, out of here. A solo shot and they add another. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Hop on my back, fellas. 3 home runs in a postseason game. He's basically saying, I'm going to carry it to the series. Here we go.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Chris Davis. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Adam Jones. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey.
2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ripken is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Kim has a beat on it, and the Orioles have done it. They are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.